Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I've made, I believe, maybe 2 other videos similar to this one in the past, and maybe 3. This is one that I think I needed to make more so than the others, and it stems from the same reason of why I did the other ones. Many of you already know that one of my favorite people, Nick Snyder, is being harassed in the most horrendous, horrible way. And lies are being told about him. Now, I know that there's a plot from a few other people that it's going to come to light full of lies again. And I find that this is so disgusting. It's beyond disgusting. The fact that these people don't really give a fuck. Some are butthurt because they're not getting the attention they want. They don't see themselves at the level that they believe themselves they deserve to be at. Others are retaliating because truths were told, and the truth of whom they are doesn't align with the lies that they portray online. Others, I have no idea why. I really have no idea why. It's just the hate that festers inside them. Festers and eats at them. And their lies are made just either to, from what I see personally, just to hurt the person or a person, or they're made up to fit into a narrative they're trying to paint of that person or of a story on a particular person. It's to say that it's infuriating is not enough. Like, literally, I am at the point where if I ever run into any of these people, I would probably end up in jail because it would be a big old fight. There's no denying that. It would end up being a huge fight. Because I would just want to pommel these bastards down into the ground. It's ridiculous. Now, if you haven't seen Nick's new video on the Viewer's Voice, I highly recommend you go watch it. I was heartbroken seeing it. I was heartbroken because I don't like seeing Nick this way, and the fact that the way that he ended the video by taking a impromptu drug test is something he should never have had to do. Ever. No one should. But because these lies are now affecting his life, not just his online life, but in real life, he had to do it. That's something that should never have had to have happen. Did that sentence make sense? I'm not sure. I think I got tongue twisted halfway in between there. Just so angry. What pisses me off even more is the fact that these people don't give a damn about what it could be costing somebody's mental stability. Thank goodness that Nick is such a strong person and he can deal with this crap. But what if he weren't? What he says in that video is true. All of these lies could definitely push somebody weaker into actually doing what he's being accused of doing, and he's not. And that pisses me off. All of these lies could take someone's life. And that pisses me off even more as well, because I saw it happen already on another platform. 3 lives were taken in the past 3 weeks and a half now by form of suicide from bullying and lies that were just rain upon them on TikTok. 3 lives were cut short. 3 beautiful lives. From my understanding, the first 2 I wasn't familiar with, but the third one I had become acquainted with. And what I knew of this person was that he was a wonderful, caring human being. He was a wonderful soul. He felt so much, and he was already going through a lot. But these hateful people, just because they didn't like what he represented, they didn't like the fact that he wore a puppy hood, attacked in the most vicious way possible, full of lies, and he couldn't handle it. So he took his own life. But these people don't give a fuck. Pardon my French. They don't care. So long as they get what they think they want. Never mind that basically what they have become is murderers. They help murder someone. There's a place, a special place in all hells for these people. Oh yeah. And the worst part is that they don't even realize that the more they do to harm others, the more miserable they become. The more they do to lie on someone, the worse it's going to be for them in the future. Karma has a way of flattening somebody down. And the more you plot against others, the worse it's going to be for them. And not because anybody else is going to like plotting against them or somebody's going to do something to them. No. Life has a way of giving you the hardest lessons for you to learn using the same weapons that you used on somebody else. Karma is wonderful that way. Trust me, I know. And this whole hate situation, some of you already know that I have no concept of time anymore. Last week, was it? I don't know. I deleted my Twitter. Now, one of the reasons I deleted my Twitter was because a handful of people that they have been harassing me for over a year. Sending me DMs, blocked, new accounts would come up. Going on nonstop for over a year. I'm the type of person that's very much like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But they hit me in a particular time where I was very raw, dealing with other stuff. that I'm just like, I can't. So I just deleted my account. I was just like, no. And yeah, I couldn't deal with it. And for my own sanity, I was just like, nope, delete. After talking to a very dear friend who basically is like, get help, get professional help. I was like, I'm trying, but because of the corona and other obstacles within my health plan, I wasn't able to get the referral to get the professional help. But that reminded me of another friend of mine, a friend I've known since elementary school, as we were kids, who's a professional, and I ended up reaching out, and she's helped me a lot. She's helped me quite a lot. So yeah, I mean, you already know the story if you've seen my 2 videos back, I believe it is. Yeah, I think it is. I swear my short-term memory is non-existent, but ask me something that happened like 30, 40 years ago. Yeah, actually, because I have memories of when I was very, very babe in arms. So, don't know how that works, but I just wish I had a functioning brain when they work properly. But anyway, so yeah, I had to leave for my sanity, but which is one of the main reasons why my account is now private. I don't know why I didn't think of putting it on private before. I mean, it's like the most logical, simple solution. One that, of course, I didn't even think of because it was too logical and too simple. So, with that said, I go back to what Nick is going through right now. And to say that I am angry is not enough to explain the levels of anger I feel. I am just so beyond pissed. Nick should never have had to do what he did. And the fact that he had to do it just to prove his honest truth is disgusting. These creatures that are freaking spreading these lies are lower than the slime that the slugs leave behind. It's sick. It's disgusting. What if they weren't doing it to somebody who is as strong as Nick? What if they were doing it to somebody else? And they took their lives. What then? These platforms need to do something. YouTube, TikTok, they need to do something. There's a huge difference between stating facts and giving your opinion on a person or a situation and making out flat out lies. Lies to fit a certain narrative. I'm pissed. Well, that's all I had to say. Basically, this video is to say that I 100% stand by Nick and anybody else that these people are attacking. everybody else that these people are attacking. They're gross. I don't even want to call them humans or people, because they're not. Even animals have more care and respect for each other. Nick, sending you my love. And everybody else, please be kind. Think of what your words and actions will do to somebody else. Don't make up shit. Don't make up shit. No. Facts and opinions are not the same as lies. Because they're not.